What's good, y'all? Today I'm gonna be just giving y'all some tips and tricks and advice for what to focus on and what to do in this game, and if you get stuck as well. I have a few things for that, but let's not waste any time. Let's go back all the way to campaign level 1. So when you start your journey, you'll start it right around here, and you'll just be like, okay, this is like kind of like the OG game if you played the old game before, blah 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 blah. And when you complete that first part of the tutorial, you will get these, and you'll be like, oh my god, this is so familiar. This is the tavern. You use the grails to refresh your heroes, and you're like, oh, that's how you get your heroes. But no, you can get heroes from there, but you also have this. You have a gacha now, which is very interesting, but it's a very rewarding gacha. It's like, I don't know what it is. I just feel like it's better than other games in the first place. But basically, your goal right at the start is just progress in the campaign as far as you can get until you unlock codes. Then what you will do when you unlock your first code, you will use the code lucky. I've already used it, but it gives you, as it says right there, 669 blah, blah, blah gems, 6,969 gems. And what you do, you think, oh, let's go straight to the gacha and just spend my diamonds. No, do not do that. You are wasting your diamonds. Also, don't forget to do this every day. Since you just started the game, you will have these things unlocked. You'll be like, oh, I get 10 free, but then you will see here, it will cost, I think it's 20 diamonds for 10 pulls in here. You need to buy every single one of these 10 pulls for like 20 diamonds, which is insane because a 10 pull in here is worth 600 diamonds. So if you do this, you're getting like 20 times the amount of pulls you would get normally if you just went up and spent straight all your diamonds on either the refreshes or the gacha straight up. But yeah, that's my tip for the gacha. Make sure you do not spend your gems straight into the gacha. Make sure you use your gems to do the daily login and etc. Save your gems too a little bit. Then you'll unlock wonders, which is just like the old game where you have different places to get resources idly. They just are there over time. You collect it over time, and you can get all kinds of stuff here. You can spend diamonds to get more. I wouldn't really recommend it unless you're really stuck or you spent money. And you're probably wondering, how do I have more than one hero in here? Because when you unlock it, you only have one. Well, after you unlock that and you get your first thing of content, you'll unlock Merlin's Tower. This right here basically is just a tower. You go up the tower, you get like 5 gems per level, and every 10 levels you'll get hammers, the craftsman's hammers, and you can use those to upgrade your wonders for higher production and better reward production and faster. And that's basically that. It's very self-explanatory. That's also how you're gonna have to go really high in the tower so you can advance in the story, because every time you get to an elite boss, every time you get to the main story boss, you get one holy grail, and that means you're gonna have to progress in the tower. That's what I've noticed. And in the early game, you're probably going to get stuck on resources, especially if you're free to play. You'll probably get stuck right around either the end, right as you reach Morgana, or right as you get here. You're going to get locked behind tower. You're going to be like, oh my gosh, I have to do this dumb tower content. And you might not be able to beat some of the levels because your heroes might not be high enough level. If that's you, all you do is go back to the first level and start clearing these elite ones. I've already cleared all of them, but now I can sweep them for hero souls. But basically, these will give you a very high amount of XP for your level, basically double what it was before. And you can clear these all the way. You should be able to at least clear to here. Maybe here with your team if you reach when you reach the second island. And you'll get so much XP and level materials that you should be able to level your main DPSs and supports up there to complete your tower and then keep progressing into the story. And that's basically that. That's literally all it is. Let me check. And also make sure you check your mail, because this stuff does not show you it does not give you a notification. There we go. Free stuff. And we might as well pull. Let's see what we get, chat. What the heck happened? Alright. So we get, let's see. Yeah, we got, let's see what epic we get, y'all. That sucks. That's whatever. I got 5. Let's see, do I have enough gems to get through another 5? I don't think I do. Yeah, I don't. I need 1 more. Yeah, that's crazy. But another thing that you want to do is make sure you're doing your daily quests. These things will give you quite a few diamonds daily. Early game, you won't be able to finish them because you won't have all the content unlocked. But that's totally fine. And tips for if you're struggling in the battle. If we go into here and we look, this is very overpowered for me, so it doesn't really count for me. You want to read what your characters do. Obviously, they're kits and stuff, so you know how to use them, where to put them. But if you read here at all your soldiers, you think your soldiers are just going to take all the damage for you. Nah. You want to line up your characters with the enemy's characters' weaknesses. So, if I'm using the cavalry strategy with the spam cavalry, all the buffs, I would want to put them all the way at the top. So say, I'm going, oh my gosh, can this get out of my way? So this battle, for example, I would want to put all my cavalry at the top right here where my flying units are. You see how I have this dude. I would want to put all my cavalry units on here so they run over and they get behind the back line. And also the same with your fighters, your flyers, my bad, to kill the rangers and the priests. That's basically the flyer's job, is to go in there and kill the healers. And if we where's a flyer? Here we go. We got Kong Zhu here. If we go to his weak to bows, but that doesn't matter. But they counter mages. They go in, kill the mages, and they get out. And they love targeting the priests as well. And let me see about shield guards. They don't have a counter because they're defense, obviously, but they're really weak to magic. The magic abilities break their shield defense, and it kind of doesn't go well. But there's not really much you can do about that anyway. They're just there to soak up that damage. And cavalry you want to use for the archers, obviously, but you have to be careful. You don't want to have a cavalry front line if there's a spear front line. So this one doesn't have a spear front line. What about this one? Here we go. So right here where my Perseus is, I would not want to put Azith right here. If I put Azith right here, he would get absolutely destroyed due to the enemy having a spear character right there. So I would want to make sure Azith goes right against that cavalry unit, so it's just cavalry on cavalry instead of the spears. The spears are a very big issue. I put my Azith on a spear guy, and even though he's so high level with good equipment, this dude just literally got melted. Like, I'm telling you, he was literally shredded to bits. You do not want to put cavalry against spears. It's not fun. And your archers, obviously they're supposed to be in the back. That's just self-explanatory. And they're the ones that counter the Pegasus strat. But the thing is, usually Pegasus strat overpowers them. It overwhelms most of your archers, because they'll just instantly fly to your archers and they'll just completely destroy them most of the time. So there's not really much you can do against that unless you have like a Vivian or Jerome, and then she can revive your archer. But that is about it. But they do counter. They're weak to cavalry as well, because that guy's an archer, but kind of confused me because he's cavalry. And healers, obviously, they literally only heal so they don't counter anybody. I mean, I guess they counter your own team because you're like, oh, they're healing them. No, but they're very prone to just getting killed right off the bat by Pegasus strategies. The Pegasus Knights just completely bombard the crap out of your healers, and it's really sucky. So you try to put them far in the back. Yeah, you want to put them really far in the back. And here we got Saladin here. He is my only sword user that I have on my team, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So usually if you have more sword users, you would want to put them against spear users because sword counters spear. So here, like, say I'd want to put them right here, but the thing is I don't want to put them right there because I want Saladin to buff my entire back line. So that's a little bit different from me personally, but it's fine. It will work, okay? And I just realized there's a Laverty in that. That is such a waste of a slot. There we go, that's better. But yeah, guys, that's basically all there is. Like, it's very self-explanatory. You just want to use your counters to your advantage because you're just helping yourself win in the first place. And also, if you've unlocked your second region, what I usually do is I do a mini cavalry strat where I just spam a few cavalry units and they just run in and they help your team immediately. Or I stack it with healers and then somewhat just like a level 1 Randall to increase all their damage. But since I'm still leveling up, I've spent like a few dollars in the game. I don't really have the resources to upgrade them all, so they're kind of just low level right now. But it will be fine. But basically that's all that is. Make sure you do your battle pass. Free-to-play battle pass is really bad though. That's the only problem. Like the free-to-play battle pass is just like the worst rewards ever. And then you see the $15 like, oh my gosh, that's crazy. But there's nothing you can do about that really. But what else can I tell y'all? Make sure, oh, here's a big one. Make sure you add friends. I don't have any gifts right now, but I want to prove all these people that I can, because literally, if you have like a full friends list and they're active, you can get like 100 energy plus a day because their gifts giving you like 3 energy per person. Like, it's insane. Like, you can get so much energy from your daily login. And if you unlock Arena and you are free to play, this game loves a free to play player. Let me tell you. You may be like, Arena, you'll look in here. I don't have any diamonds. I don't have any tickets right now because I use them all. But if you look in these two are like, oh my gosh, this is so pay to win. This dude has like 1,000,000 power. But you just take a scroll right over here to the fair arena. This arena is so amazing, let me tell you, because you can have any character. You cannot have two. You can't have 2 regions. It's only 1 legion of battle, and everybody's stats are perfectly balanced. There's no equipment, or everyone's equipment is the same, I think, and all the squads are the same. All that stuff. You're literally the same. You can read it on the left here. The only problem is for free-to-plays is the pay-to-wins might have the overpowered meta characters like Lucifer. That will really help them out, but this is F2P like crazy. Like, you can't even use Merlin in here. You can't even use Merlin in here. But yeah, free-to-play players rejoice over that. The dungeon, this basically is how you get most of your equipment. If you click it, you can see you can get either chest plate, and then helmet. I think this one's chest plate. I think this one's helmet. I think this one's weapons. Correct me if I'm mistaken. I can't remember off the top of my head right now. But basically, you just how you get armor. You want to do all these things before you spend anything. This, you kind of just do this daily. This is gonna take so long to get like things free to play wise. It's gonna take a couple of days. Or not even a couple, probably a couple of weeks, honestly. But basically what that does is, if you go to your unit tree, it's a skill tree, and you can pick between what you think is better. I haven't personally been really looking into which is better, like which path is better. But when I unlock enough to buy one of the sides, I will definitely get into that. We did that. Here, I didn't really get to. I just unlocked this, so I haven't really looked into it. Um, Basically, it's Let me go over here. It's the sacrament stuff. It's basically like the old game where you have like a weapon, like your class weapon, and you get resources to upgrade your class weapon, and you get more skills on your character. I'm not really sure how the not this store. Um, this store works. I don't really understand it. Like, soul select soul for exchange. Yeah, I don't really know how this works, guys. So if you know how this works, let me know, cause I don't really know how you get these. Like, I don't understand that. Yeah, but that's basically that. I wish I could get like a few more diamonds just so I could. Oh, here we go. Perfect. Now I can get another 5-star. Here we go. All right, here we go. Damn, bro. I can't. Bro, why him, bro? Come on, bro. Out of all these characters, dang. All right, whatever. Well, we just got one of the characters that I said I did not want to get. Where is he at, Mr. Octavius? I did not want you, bro. Get out. But anyways, that's gonna wrap it up for now. Um, if I learn anything new, I'll just make sure to post about it. I don't know. There's no new codes. It's only the lucky one. Yeah, that's about it. All right. See y'all.